With Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, the fanbase at large has assumed it is an isekai game. That is, a game where characters from a modern world like ours have been transported into the original Final Fantasy and assume the roles of the Warriors of Light. This assumption is based on Jack and his friends having modern technology, modern clothes, and modern speech patterns. But there is the possibility that Jack and his friends could be natives of this world, and while they are out of place from characters like Garland and Princess Sarah, there is a way to explain why and where they come from. While playing the Pixel remaster of the original Final Fantasy, I came upon the village of Lufenia, and had a sudden epiphany concerning some particular lines of dialogue from NPCs there. The Lufenians are descendants of an advanced civilization called the Sky People. The Sky People are the ones who built the Flying Fortress and the Mirage Tower, until Tiamat invaded 400 years ago, and they fled to the surface and became the Lufenians. The Lufenians believed there was another entity controlling the four fiends and dispatched 5 warriors to investigate, but they never returned. The player eventually learns these 5 warriors are the 5 bats in the Chaos Shrine at the start of the game. What if Jack and his friends are members of the Sky People, perhaps even the 5 warriors that were sent to investigate Tiamat's master? Yes, there's only 3 of them, but Stranger of Paradise has been very secretive about its marketing. The reveal trailer only showed 3 characters when we all know there's 4 Warriors of Light, and then the second trailer revealed Neon. It's plausible there is a 5th party member who will join later down the road. Note that the second trailer features an unknown female character that Neon recognizes. Perhaps she joins the party as well. Neon herself even lends credence to this theory by claiming that she was a member of an adventuring party that were also trying to be the Warriors of Light, but failed. If not Jack and his friends, perhaps Neon's group were the 5 warriors sent by the Lufenians. As for Jack's modern technology, it could be that this is technology the Sky People had. We see that they had flying castles, robots, teleporters, and some manner of transferring memories between people. Smartphones would not even be the most advanced things they had created. The glimpse of the flying fortress we get in the second trailer with Tiamat shows that in this reimagining of the original Final Fantasy, the Sky People were downright futuristic in their technology. For that matter, a connection to the Sky People could be why Tiamat is featured here. It makes sense that if Jack and his friends are descendants of the Sky People, focus may be given to Tiamat over the other 4 fiends. Okay, but what about the timeline? How could Jack and his friends be here during the time of the main quest line if the Sky People fell from power 400 years ago? The thing is, the original Final Fantasy's timeline is a bit screwy. The Circle of Sages claim that Tiamat appeared 400 years ago, Kraken 200 years ago, and when the Warriors of Light defeat Lich, it awakens Marvelith 200 years early. We know Garland sent the 4 fiends into the future from 2,000 years in the past, but why do so on a schedule like this, where each fiend appears individually 200 years apart, and why start at 400 years ago? Further, the sages claim that the Warriors of Light have had their flow of time distorted since coming here. It's not clear what they mean, and this could just be a spotty translation, but the point is that time travel in Final Fantasy is weird and confusing. So the idea that Jack and his friends somehow came forward in time from the era of the Sky People is not out of the question. There's no solid evidence to support this theory, but I think it's a neat idea and could tie well into the original Final Fantasy's plot without being an isekai game. For now, we'll have to wait and see when the game comes out next year.